After you've created invoices in your accounts payable for your vendors, at some point you'll need to pay those invoices. There are 3 steps involved with paying the invoices. Step 1, you'll want to run an open payables report so that you know what invoices need to be paid. Step 2, you'll need to mark the invoices that you want to pay. And step 3, you'll need to either print a check or post the EFT credit card payment for that vendor. So let's take a look here at step 1, running the open payables report. We'll go to Reports, AP, and choose Open Payables. This report is going to show us all of the invoices in AP that are open, still have a balance on them. Let's just go ahead and leave everything as it is and just run the report here. And you can see that running it this way breaks everything up by vendor, shows all the open invoices for your vendors, and it shows all our open invoices. Along with showing us the vendor, gives us a column there for our last payment date, so that's the last time we made a payment to that vendor. The reference number, so that would be the invoice or reference number that you entered in when you put the invoice in AP. The invoice date, the discount date, the due date, the transaction number, the balance of that invoice. And then the pay column just has a little checkbox there, so if you print this out, you can go through and check off which invoices that you want to pay. We can run this report several different ways. We can also go in here and pick an invoice date of when we want to look at invoices that are due through. So if we say August 10th here, now we're only going to see invoices that are due through August 10th. We can choose a specific vendor. We just need to type in the first couple of letters of that vendor, hit enter. It'll give us a list of any vendors that match, and then we would just need to add the vendor that we want to the list at the bottom there. And we can add other vendors as well. We'll just leave it at this one, and we'll run the report again here. And now we just see PGW invoices. We looked at running the report in vendor order. Now if we do it by due date order, it's going to put it in order by the due date, with the invoices that are due the soonest first and the ones that are due the latest at the end. And then if we want to look at only invoices that we have on hold, we can choose that as well. And we see we have one invoice that's on hold. You can see in the pay column it's got that H, so that indicates that it's on hold. To print this report out to your printer, you just simply go to the Report To tab and pick Printer. And if you have multiple printers, you can choose the down arrow and pick which printer you want to print that report out to. Now that you've got your Open Payables report printed out, you can decide which invoices need to be paid and move on to step 2.